Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start on the floor today on our back. So let's have a pillow and blanket. By the way, just to remind for recording purposes, so this is our Thursday Yin Yoga and Self-Care class. And hi Gemma, I think Gemma is joining. And make sure you have some pillows and blankets with you. We're gonna do a full body stretch today. So we're gonna start on the floor today. So what you need is make sure first of all you have a soft floor, maybe having a blanket beneath you, and then having a small pillow that you will need to fold it into two pieces. We don't want it too big and to cover your whole back. And we're gonna have the pillow right under the shoulder blade. So the purpose of this is to open the chest. So make sure pillow doesn't go down to the belly or go up all the way to the neck. If you feel, when you let go of your neck, if you feel any pain around neck, you can have another pillow under your head. And then arms can go around your head in square or could be on the tummy area, anywhere comfortable. And then bring the sole of the feet together and draw the feet close to your hips, and then let the knees to sink down to the side. We're gonna stay here just for a couple of minutes. This will be our starting posture as well. So as you are settling into the posture, softening your shoulders. If you feel any pain inside of the hips, make sure you are pressing the sole of the feet together, and this will release the pressure from the hips. Alternatively, you can also have some support, extra pillows on the side of the leg, under the upper legs. But we want some kind of space so that maybe hips are opening a little bit as you stay in the posture. And once you are there, close your eyes. Remember, you can press the sole of the feet together to release any tension from the hips and allowing the shoulders to sink down, allowing chest to open. We are creating space for the lungs and the heart, opening the front of the chest. This is the area we often squeeze, especially when you are stressed. When we are stressed, we tend to squeeze the chest and the shoulders. So this is a really good posture just to open up and relax the chest, heart space, and as well as opening the inner legs, groins, and some inner hips joints. And breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. How are you today? How are you feeling today? How is your body? Maybe first time you are lying down today. Just feel the support behind you. Feel the earth. This is also quite a vulnerable and open posture. You're opening the chest, opening the legs, opening the pelvis. But you are safe, and just acknowledge that opening, the receptive state of the body. Are you ready to receive? Are you ready to let go? You are safe, you are at your home, you are in a warm place, you are safe. You can repeat yourself, I'm safe, I am safe, I feel safe, I'm open, I'm receptive, and now very slowly moving the feet a little bit away from the hips, maybe one foot ahead. So extending the legs forward, but still sole of the feet together. Again, you can have some support on the side of the legs, under the legs, if you feel it's too much pressure on the hips. Breathing in through the nose, out through. With each breath, you are releasing the tension from your body. You're relaxing your body. You're emptying your body. With each exhale in this class, you will be releasing the tension from the body. You will be clearing your body, detoxifying, releasing, lightening, emptying the body. Maybe making a conscious intention, repeating yourself. And 3 more breaths. And then we're gonna slowly start releasing. Okay, so now let's reach with the hands, reaching to the side of the legs, and then bring the knees together, and then roll on one of the sides, and then release the pillow beneath your shoulder blades, and then come back down on your back. And now you can extend the right leg and bring the left leg and bring the right knee to the chest. And then hugging the knee to the chest, hugging the right knee towards the right shoulder. And then turn the right knee towards the right side, bringing the right foot closer to just above your hips and holding on the right foot. So here, right knee pointing towards the right side, and then right foot right above your pelvis. And then, now what you're gonna do, we're gonna lift the right leg up to the sky and then down towards your forehead. So we're gonna make a half circle with the right foot, aiming to bring it down to the forehead. And then we're gonna lift the forehead up towards the foot. So maybe reaching in the middle, maybe not. And then feel the stretch on the right side, on the right hip. So you need to make the circular movement in order to bring the foot towards your forehead. It won't come if you do it parallel to the floor. It needs to go up and down. Feel the stretch in the glutes, hamstrings. It's quite awkward. It can feel quite awkward, but it's a good stretch for the pelvis. Now slowly releasing the head, and then you can, with the index finger and the middle finger, grab the big toe and then extend the right leg. And see if you can draw the right leg towards your chest, but keeping the right leg straight, if you can. If you can't, of course, it can stay bent. Then try to bring the knee to the chest. And then you can extend, you can hold on the shin, calves, lower leg, and then draw the right leg to the chest. If you are not able to hold the toe when you are extending the leg. And now open the arms to the side. Right leg is straight, right up to the sky. Inhale, and as you exhaling, dropping the right foot all the way to your left, and maybe reaching to your hand, maybe here, maybe close to your left leg, but keep the right leg straight, and right foot should land on the floor, so make sure it's not floating. To allow that, you need to turn the hips all the way to your left side. So outside of the right hip, facing towards the sky here, arms open to the side. Maybe your right shoulder might be uncomfortable. If so, lift the left shoulder up, drop the right shoulder down, and then you can release the left shoulder again. And the aim here is to bring the right foot all the way to your left hand. And the stretch is around the buttocks, IT bands, hamstrings, back of the whole right leg. And you might be feeling also on the left leg, as well as on the lower back and around the shoulder blade. So it's a quite good stretch. And just stay where you are. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Three more breaths. Now slowly lifting the right leg all the way up to the sky and bring the hips down to the earth, and then release the right leg down. And just for a second, maybe bending the knees, releasing the tension from the legs. Lift your hip and shaking very gently or moving just from side to side. And then you can release the hips. Now we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So extend the right leg, bend the left knee. Bring the left knee to the left shoulder by hugging the leg, left leg, and right leg is straight. This is good for massaging the kidneys, releasing blockages from intestines. It's good for releasing the gut. It's a really good one, very simple, but very good one to do when you go to sleep, before you go to sleep. And you could do some of these postures in your bed. You don't have to be on a yoga mat. Maybe in every class, pick one posture that you like, that feels good for you, and then repeat that posture during the week by yourself. It's all safe as long as you don't feel pain. Okay, now we are moving to the second posture. So now left knee on the chest, and we're turning the left knee to the left side. So left knee pointing to my left side, and then holding, reaching to the left foot. Now we're gonna Make a circular movement with the left foot, lifting it up and down towards your forehead. Up and down your forehead, reaching up to the toes. Let the right leg be easy, whatever you might be bending the right knee. You can even bend it more if you feel that helps. Going deeper. Breathe in and out. We never hold the breath during any of the postures, unless I say so. You should be able to breathe in all postures comfortably. Now slowly releasing, drop the shoulders and the head. Now grabbing the big toe with the second and the middle finger, and then extend the right leg. See if you can extend. And then drawing the right leg to the chest. If you're not able to extend, bend the right knee, bring the right knee to the chest. And then extend the leg again, and then holding on the lower leg and draw the leg towards your chest again. So we are stretching the back of the leg here. You need to keep the leg straight. You might be holding from the toes or from the lower legs, both are fine. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more breath. And now we're gonna release the left leg on the right side. So opening the arms to the side in line with your shoulders. And now left leg can go straight up to the sky, 90 degrees. And now slowly turning my hips to the right as I'm dropping the left leg on the floor. Make sure your leg is not floating. And now outside of the left hip, facing up to the sky. So your hips are squared. And maybe your left shoulder is lifted. If so, lift the right shoulder up, drop the left shoulder, and then you can release the right shoulder. Again, like on the other side, aim is to bring the left foot to the right hand. But make sure left foot on the floor, not floating in the air. The impact on the lower back is really good stretch for your back. Front shoulder blades, IT band, hamstrings, glutes. It's a really good one. If you want to have a good stretch for your back and the legs, this can be the one to practice. You can keep the head face looking up towards the sky or to the opposite side. Three more breaths. Feel the ribs opening on the side of your body. Remember, with each exhale, you're clearing your body, lightening your body, emptying, healing, detoxifying. This is exactly what happens with each breath, with each exhale. Okay, now we're gonna slowly release the posture. So slowly drop the leg all the way back up to the sky and then release on the floor. Now bring both of the legs to your chest, bending the knees, hug the legs, swing from side to side. And then lifting the lower legs up towards the sky, 90 degree, and then sole of the feet parallel to the ceiling. Open the knees wide apart, and then arms inside of the legs, but reach the both of the feet from outside and coming to happy baby. So your hands reaching the feet from the top of the feet. And then you can draw the legs down, keep the lower legs 90 degree up towards the sky. Knees are coming closer to the floor as you're drawing the feet down. And you can swing on your back from side to side. This is happy baby. It's really good for the hips and the legs, hamstrings. And you can play your legs. You can extend and then extend the other one. Whatever you like to do, you can explore. And now we're gonna release and hugging the legs, slowly rocking forwards and backwards a couple of times, massaging your back, and then bringing yourself into a seating. So we stretch the legs. Now we're going to do a little bit work on the hips. So for that, I would recommend to sit on a pillow, and you can sit towards the edge of the pillow. And make sure you have some support under your legs, so your legs are comfortable. And now we're gonna lock the legs on top of each other. So take the right leg, bend the right leg, right knee almost like facing forward, and then take the left leg over the right leg. So knees on top of each other. I hope you can see. So it's not like cross leg. It's sole of the feet facing towards the back of the room, side of the leg, the side of the feet on the floor. So sole of the feet facing parallel to the back of the room, knees parallel, and knees stuck on each other and on top of each other. And at the moment, left leg is on the top. And straighten your back, lift the heart, just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in all the way down to your belly, and then exhale through the mouth. Breathe in again and out through the mouth. One more breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now you can bring the hands in front of your legs. Keep your back straight and slowly start leaning forward, dropping the belly, dropping the tummy on your legs. Maybe you all the way, your chest all the way on your legs. Maybe you are here. Just stay where you are. So here we are stretching the outer hips joints. You would feel it towards the outside of the hips. Those areas is really hard to stretch and can feel quite awkward. But it would feel really good afterwards. So just stay where you are, maybe letting go of the arms, letting go of the chest, letting go of the head. If you feel any pain on the lower back, remember you need to keep the spine straight. And same for the back of the leg. Otherwise, you can let it go. Let your torso sinking down on the legs, deepening the stretch on the outer hips joints. You would feel it here, especially on the left side and left knee on the top. And close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let go of the head if you don't feel any pain at the back of the neck. Relax the jawbone. And once you are in the posture, try to stay still. Feel the opening of your back. Feel the back of the lungs, back of the heart. This posture is good for opening the back as well. So let your shoulders become heavy, sinking down to the earth, getting separated from each other, getting away from each other. 3 more breaths. Not rushing, just allow your body to release very, very slowly. Give yourself time by just lifting the head, lifting the chest, always all the way backward. So walking the hands back and then bringing the torso to the center. Now, before we release the leg, we're gonna have a quick stretch to the left. So right hand can go outside of the left knee, left hand can go to the back. And squeeze, twist from the belly and look towards back, towards the back towards the left shoulder. So we're working on the still hips, on the back, around shoulder blades. Gonna feel really very, very good this evening when you go to bed. And now bring the hands on your left side, reaching to your left. So now stretching the right side and also still working on the left hips, outer hips joints. So reaching to your left, you might be here or maybe lower, as long as you feel the stretch on the right side, starting from right hip through the right shoulder, armpits, and also squeezing the abdominal area. We are massaging the abdominal organs. And now walking the hands back to the center, And then you can bring the hands onto the legs, and now we're gonna release the legs very, very slowly. It's been tense for the legs. So let's help by holding, lifting and dropping the leg down. And then maybe just for a second, extend both of the legs. Give the legs a little freedom, relaxation, and then just stroking, squeezing. Also, you could do a little bit like massage around the hips. You can squeeze and release. You can squeeze and release the legs as well, all the way down to the feet. You can bend the legs if you can't reach to your feet. And now we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So starting with bending the left leg at the bottom. So here, left knee is almost in the center of my body and facing forward. So it's not like this is cross leg, knees pointing to the side. But in this posture, knees pointing front and left knee almost in the center of my torso. And then right leg goes over left leg. And you are still sitting on a pillow. You can have even 2 pillows if you need. And knees on top of each other, feet facing backward, sole of the feet facing backward or maybe upward. Feet is not very important, but what is important that you sit stable, feeling the sitting bones grounded, torso in the center, not rolling on one of the sides, and knees on top of each other. And this time you would feel on the right side more stronger. Back is straight, heart is lifted, and drop the hands on the floor or maybe on the thighs, doesn't matter. Dropping the tummy on the legs. See how far you can go and just stopping where your body stops you. Maybe hands reaching down to the floor, maybe walking forward. Find your place, that place you feel a good stretch on the right side, on the buttocks, you might be feeling on the, and even on the hamstrings, on lower back, and outer hip joints. And then you can try letting go of your torso, letting go of the head, and see if this is okay. Remember, if you feel any pain on the lower back, you will need to keep the spine straight, and same for the head. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. It can be a bit uncomfortable also to breathe in this posture as you're squeezing the tummy area, squeezing the diaphragm. And it's all okay. Just carry on breathing. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. With each exhale, releasing the tension, releasing the toxics, releasing any kind of physical, muscular, or mental tension. Each side can feel different, so maybe you might find this side easier compared to other side or the opposite. So fine. And as I said, you might be here. This is still okay. Just focus on the stretch you have on the right hip. As long as you have that, so good. Try to keep the knees on top of each other and in the center. So here, almost like side of the feet or top of the feet on the floor. Because if the sole of the feet on the floor, your knees will be lifted towards the ceiling. You want to the knees almost like goes parallel, and legs almost parallel to the floor and going backward. 3 more breaths. Really enjoying the stretch on the right hip. Breathing in through the nose, deep breath out through the mouth. Let's have another couple of breaths. Allow the chest, allow the torso to become heavy on your legs. 2 more breaths and then we're gonna release. I'm gonna progress into the second version. Okay, now slowly, all the way backwards, lifting the head, lifting the chest, walk the hands back, bringing yourself back to center. Now, right knee on the top, right hand goes back, and then left hand goes outside of the right knee, and then twisting backwards, twisting from the navel. So make sure you are not turning from the chest, but from the navel. You can squeeze the abdominal area and turn your navel to your right side. And gazing back through the right shoulder. One more breath. And now we come back to center. And now turning the torso towards the right side and bring the hands on your right and then walking. So my torso coming down on the right side and reaching forwards. Now stretching the left side of the body all the way up to your left shoulder. You might be feeling outside of the arm as well. can let go of the head. And one more breath. Now start releasing by walking the hands backward, lifting the head and the chest. And now we can release the legs. So bring the knees together, again stroking the legs. And now we're gonna do inner hips stretch, and then we'll go down to do some back postures. So now we're gonna come into a wide squat, or we call it malasana in yoga. So legs are wide open. Here what you need is having the heels on the floor. If the heels lifted, please go and grab some books for under the heels or some pillows. You can have some pillows like that, but make sure the heels are grounded. And try to bring the feet parallel to each other rather than opening them very wide. So turn them inward, knees wide apart, and then lifting the torso. So this is a vertical posture. Tailbone goes down and the crown of the head facing up to the sky. And then elbows will be inside of the knees and hands together, and you'll draw the hands to your chest. This will push the knees away. Can you see how my knee is going away? This is going to create a very good stretch for the inner legs. And back of the legs, hamstrings, and the back of the ankles. So it works in a multiple layers. Anytime it's too much, you can move the hands away and then bring them back. But try to stay still as much as you can. Breathing in through the nose, imagine all the way through the spine, down to the tailbone, down to the earth. You're rooting down to the earth with this posture as you're breathing in, going deeper, stable, more resilient, stronger. And then as you're exhaling all the way up through the spine, out through the crown of the head, and then you're becoming like the upper body, becoming like trees, branch of a trees, moving more free, joyful, more lighter. So roots are stronger and stable, and the branches are moving, more flexible. So we ground, we embody both of the qualities. Breathing in through the nose all the way down to the tailbone, down to the earth, rooting down, and exhaling, drawing the energy all the way up through the spine, out to the sky. If you are not able to stay here, if you're really struggling, what I recommend, come down on the hands. The rest, please carry on. And if you're struggling, you can do this, hands on the floor, and slowly we start opening the back of the legs, hamstring, calves. So in time, you will be able to drop the hips down. Yeah. Carry on breathing, breathing in through the nose, all the way down, and exhaling all the way up, out through the crown of the head. Okay, now slowly releasing the hands on the floor and slowly bring yourself down on your mats, lying down, front of the body on the floor. And now bring the hands under your shoulders, press the hands and bring the hips all the way down to the heels. Bring the big toes together. You can have some support under the knees here. And knees wide apart, arms stretched forwards, hips on the heels, head in between your shoulders. Really stretching the arms forward here and dropping the hips on the heels. So as you're stretching the arms, feel the stretch around the shoulder blades, even maybe on the side of the body, on the all the way down to the hips. And now as you inhaling, moving forward, shoulders above the wrist and lowering the hips. Maybe your lower legs might come apart, that's fine. Look up towards the sky and feel the stretch on the hip flexors, front of the hips and on your lower back. And now we're gonna go back as you exhaling all the way down. We're gonna repeat this a few times. Take your time. So, starting arms are extended, hips on the heels. Inhale through the nose all the way up. And then lowering the hips. Let go of the lower legs, whatever they want to do. And lowering the hips, shoulders above the wrist and look up towards the sky. So feel the stretch in front of your body. And then exhaling down. Inhaling forward. Exhaling backwards. If you feel any pain under the knees, please have more support for the knees. And exhale down. Carry on with your own breath. Inhaling forward, lowering the hips. Look up, feel the stretch in front of your body. On the lower back, the compression, hip flexors. And then all the way down to the earth. Inhaling as you're moving, you can also round your back. And then as you're dropping the hips, arching the back backward and look up. And then exhaling again, rounding your back and then dropping all the way down, hips to the heels, head in between shoulders, and then moving again as you're breathing in. This is a really, really good one to do in the morning when you wake up. It's a really good stretch for whole body. Moving forward again. We're gonna repeat 3 more times. And I really like you to feel it into your body. Feel the impact in the body. Feel the stretch in front of the body, on your back, around the arms. Last one. Look up towards the sky and down. And then coming back to center. Now here we're gonna roll on the back. So bringing your back on the floor. And we're gonna finish today with halasana or shoulder stand. If you have your period, then just lift the legs up, maybe against a sofa, a ball, so you can just stay here. Or if you have a period, actually the butterfly legs are really good for ovaries and helping with the pain and regulating the period is really, really good. So you may just stay here as we at the beginning of the class. Otherwise, if you know how to do halasana, you can just go ahead and do it. I will demonstrate first shoulder stand and then we'll progress to halasana from there. So this is first of all a very, very good stretch for the back of the whole body, and especially really good for around the shoulders. And you may feel very hard to breathe and very strong sensations around the neck. That's absolutely fine, nothing wrong. When you are in the posture, just don't move your head. So watch me now, and when you try, don't look around, okay? I will explain again when you are doing. So hands on the side, legs are bent. Imagine you are a child, and we're rocking and bringing the legs backward. We are not trying to lift the legs. If I try to lift the legs, I can't. It's more like, imagine you're a children and just rocking the legs. How you would rock the legs, roll backwards. And once the hip is facing up towards the sky, move the shoulders, walk the shoulders towards each other, bring the elbows closer, and bring your hands on the hips. Lift the hip up and backward, back towards your head. And then you can lift the legs up to shoulders tight, that's enough. You don't have to go 90 degrees. Or from here, if you can progress into Halasana by dropping the legs all the way back. You may not be able to straighten the legs. If it is bent, it's fine. Just focus on the hip and moving the hip in the direction of the head. So really, really here we're trying to bring the hips above the shoulders, moving the hips backward in the direction of the head. Maybe feet on the floor, maybe floating. Just stay where you are. That's the Halasana. And then when we release, we're going to drop the knees on the forehead, bring the hands on the floor, keeping the head and shoulders, vertebra by vertebra, we're going to release. Okay, so now let's do it together. So I won't demonstrate, but I will explain through. So lying down on your back, legs are bent, and just try rocking backwards. Play with your legs. Rock backwards. Rocking forward, backward, you can try in both ways, like we were rolling on our back with the knees on the chest. You can bring the knees towards your chest, like you are bending and rolling, and then you can do the rolling from there as well. You can try that. Maybe you can hug the legs and rock backwards. You can try in that way. You can lift the chest as well, like a ball, rolling forwards and backwards. This one is very interesting. It's just there is a thin line. If you cross it, you will be rolled backwards. It's just when we try to lift the legs, it's hard. But when you rock, and it's easier. And once you rock back, remember moving the shoulders closer to each other, elbows in each other closer to each other, and hands goes back right on your lower back. And then hips goes backward in the direction of the head, and legs are either up to the shoulder stand or going back above your head backward. If you can't bring the legs up into this, what I would recommend, maybe go to a wall, have a pillow, a couple of pillows under your hips, and rest the legs up. Under the hips there is a pillow or one or two, and now legs are lifted up like that. So this is still very good for the leg circulation. And you can stay here. Okay, so some posture just comes suddenly one day as you practice more. Just be gentle with your body, with yourself. Maybe today your body don't want to be there. Trust your body. So lift the legs up if you're not able to go to Halasana. And just resting the legs against the wall, that would be amazing. I'm just demonstrating here. I don't want to leave the camera, but you can have a rest behind the legs on a sofa, on a wall. It's very good for the legs. It's very good for circulation. If you are in Halasana, it's a really good stretch for the back of the whole body and very good for thyroid. Now we're gonna release it very slowly. If you're in shoulder stand or Halasana, bend the knees towards your forehead. Bring the knees on the forehead and just staying there for 3 breaths. If you are in the third version, legs are just extended up to the sky. Stay here. You can bring the sole of the feet together. That would be another option. And then from shoulder stand and Halasana, now we're gonna release the hands from the back of the body onto the floor. And then slowly press the hands down. Use the back muscles, the power of the arms. Slowly unrolling yourself down. Keep the head and the shoulder on the floor. And if you are on the third version, legs are going upwards. Again, dropping the feet down. Keep the knees bent in all 3 versions. Knees together, feet apart. We're gonna rest the lower back here a little bit. So remove the pillow beneath your hips if you had one. Knees together, feet apart towards the side of the mat. And hands can go into the abdominal area. Breathe in, and as you breathe in, scooping the pelvis up towards the sky, straightening your lower back. Just feel the contact with the lower back as you do this. And exhaling again, lifting the belly and then going back to neutral position. There is a little bridge on the lower back. And then again, inhaling, scooping the pelvis up, scooping the tailbone points up towards the sky. And then exhaling back to the neutral position. Inhaling, lowering the back. Exhaling, neutral. Inhaling, lowering the back. Exhale to the neutral position. And now just let go of the breath, let go of moving the lower back. And just let's give a little bit more time to the back to settle. If you were in Halasana, you would feel lots of movement on the upper body. And you come down. And now you can bring both of the knees to the chest, hug the legs, swinging from side to side. the knees above the hips, fingertips on the knees right above your hips, so away from the chest, and then making small circles, massaging the lower back and the pelvis area. And then other way around. And now you can release the feet on the floor, extend the legs, have a pillow under your knees to support the lower back. And then cover yourself with a blanket. So just a couple of minutes, Shavasana. Make sure you are comfortable, make sure you are warm. Remember the 5 years version of yourself. So this is the time, maybe bringing her back to the mat, bringing her to your heart, and make sure she's or he's very comfortable, safe, warm, and drop the shoulders. Imagine you pressing down on the shoulders and towards the feet, really grounding the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders. And let go of your head, let go of the back, let go of the hips. Relax the chest area, relax your heart, relax your heart, relax your heart, relax your chest, relax the abdominal area. Let all the organs just be, not folding, not tensing. And relaxing the hips. Drop the hips down. Like a melting butter, let your hips just melting down. And the legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, relaxing the whole body. And feeling the weight of your body. Your body is healthy. You have done lots of work today. Your body is healthy. Just acknowledge the health of your body and acknowledge you taking care of your body. You're taking care of your home. That's your body. Your body is your home. You can say, I always take care of you. I'm always with you. I love you. You can repeat your name and just saying something yourself that would be nice to hear from yourself. I forgive you. I'm always with you. It's all okay. It is all okay. Everything changes. Every day, every moment is a new opportunity, new beginning. This is life, continuous change. Life is full of surprises. And allow your body really relaxing. Relaxing. And around you, feel the space around you. Beyond everything. Feel the space, spaciousness, the feeling of peace. That encompassing everything when you let it go, when you relax. Can you imagine you floating into this peace field? And as you're floating, allowing the peace surrounding your body, sinking into your body surrounding to the peace. Peace is, maybe you can pick a color, maybe light blue, white, sparkling blue, just sinking into the body, going all everywhere, every corner into the body, reaching every cell, washing your body, washing, all the tension, washing away all the tension, washing your body with peace, lightness, ease, health, joy, all comes with the peace. Allow your body float in a field of peace. Sky is peaceful, Mother Nature is peaceful, and see it everywhere in a lot of places. You can always walk in those places or imagine bring them to you. And as you're breathing in, drawing into your body the feeling of peace, state of peace, and allow your body to be washed with the feeling of peace. And you can always bring this vision back. This is with you now, this is yours. Whenever you need, you can imagine lying down. Even when you're walking, you could do that. Feel that space you are in at the moment. Feel the peace. Your body is being washed by the peace. And the feeling of lightness. Lightness in the chest, in the whole body. And now you have an option. You may stay here and enjoy where you are longer. You may sleep, or you may want to wake up. I will close the class very closely, so please do not worry to wake up to say goodbye. Where you are, if you feel to do so. If you want to wake up, you can slowly start bringing your attention to your body, stretching the arms and the legs, awakening your body in a way you wish to do so. And then rolling on one of the sides. And then bringing yourself into a sitting with closed eyes. And then maybe you're on the floor, maybe on sitting. In both versions, you can now bring your attention to your heart and just make an intention for the rest of the week till we meet next time. How do you want the time to be unfold? What's your intention? And you can release the hand and open the